How's it going, everyone? Chris here, and welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC leak discussion video. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at a leak that claims to know every single character on the first Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter Pass, and it also comes with some picture proof. However, as always, and I cannot stress this enough, we have no idea if this leak is true or not, so make sure you guys take it with a grain of salt and realize that I'm talking about this just for fun. If you'd like to read along my talk, you find a link to the original post in the description bar down below, and now with all that out of the way, I have to tell you guys where this leak came from. So guys, this leak was sent in to me by one of my subscribers on my Discord server, so if you guys haven't already joined up, I highly recommend you do so. As of now, we have over 3,300 members always talking about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, as well as everything Nintendo, and if you guys ever want to talk to me directly, send me a leak or the evidence for, or anything like that, there is the best place to do so. You can find a link to my Discord in both the description as well as the pinned comment, and it is 100% free to join, so I hope to see you there. Also guys, pretty soon, once we hit 20,000 subscribers, we will be doing another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Lax Chris official tournament, and the only way that you guys can enter is if you are subscribed to the channel and you are a member of the Discord. Also guys, my birthday is on Monday, so if you guys haven't already subscribed and you want to give me a present, go ahead and subscribe and join the Discord. Now guys, the leak that we are going to be taking a look at today comes from 4chan, and it is a text post leak. However, it also does have a picture included. So if you guys want to leave, go ahead and do so now, otherwise we are going to jump right into the newest leak. So guys, like I said, this leak comes from 4chan, and it is titled Smash DLC Leak, and it is posted by LeakMan. It starts by saying, "Salutations plebs. I have a source with the Nintendo of Europe who has told me the remaining DLC fighters. He has chosen to remain anonymous, but I do know that he has been in contact with Vergaben's source as well. Vergaben was given some false information. I do not know about any stages, and the only picture that I have is an incomplete character card of Crash Bandicoot. With that being said, the fighters are Sora from Kingdom Hearts, Crash Bandicoot from the Crash Bandicoot franchise, Doomslayer from Doom, Banjo Kazooie from the Banjo and Kazooie franchise, and we are also going to be getting a free surprise character in a Fortnite character. Also, we have some things to note. Joker arrives in May, Sora arrives in July, Crash arrives in August, Doomslayer arrives in December, Banjo arrives in January 2020, and as of now, the Fortnite character is unknown. The Crash render is not final and will not likely be used. He is not really number 73, as he was moved back recently. So now that we've gone over the entire post, let's talk about it a little bit. So first of all guys, let's go ahead and talk about the picture that was included alongside all of this brand new information. So as you guys can see on screen right now, we have a picture of Crash Bandicoot and what he might look like in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, just like with any other picture leak, I decided to go to Google Images and see if I could find any render that matched this one at all, and as of now, I have not been able to find one, which means that this is at least a brand new render. If you guys find any render that's even close to this one, please let me know in the comment section down below, but as of now guys, I am pretty confident in saying that this is a 100% unique and new image. Now, before we talk about the image itself, let's go ahead and get a few things out of the way. First of all guys, we need to remember that the leaker said that this was not the final image by any means, and this is just a prototype image. The other thing that we need to consider is that there are extremely talented people out there who make stuff like this all the time, so I'm not saying that this is real because I do understand that it could be fake, but at the same time guys, it does look very real. Now, one of the reasons I do believe that this has a chance of being real is just because, first of all, this is a brand new render. Like I said, I haven't been able to find any before, and I don't think that a lot of people would go through the trouble of making these images. The other reason that I think that this might be real is because Crash's fur and just the way that Crash looks extremely good, and it looks like he would fit into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, I'm not going to sit here and do a side-by-side comparison of the fur of like Donkey Kong and Crash, because I don't really want to spend the time doing that, but if any of you guys want to go ahead and compare the fur or anything like that, I highly recommend you do so just to see if they match up. But like I said guys, this looks like it has the potential to be real, especially because he's detailed in the same way that all the other characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with fur are. So now let's go ahead and talk about the other characters on this leak and their chances to join the battle in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So first of all, we have Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Now, if you guys didn't watch my video from a couple of days ago, I recommend you watch that one first and then come back and finish watching this video. Basically, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was datamined, and in the code they actually found 3 brand new code names. One for Joker, one for Piranha Plant, and one for a character labeled Brave. Now, originally, lots of people believed that Brave was actually Erdrick from Dragon Quest. However, now people are starting to believe that it is instead Sora because all of the character's assets were put onto Ike, and after testing him, he moves more like Sora than he does Erdrick, so as of now, Sora has a very good chance of making it in. Also, not only is Sora a fan favorite character, and we know that because Sora did very well on the Super Smash Bros. Ballot, he also has a game releasing very soon called Kingdom Hearts 3, so I could definitely see Nintendo announcing Sora right around the time that Kingdom Hearts 3 launches, just because it's going to be a very good way to promote both the game as well as Sora as a character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, so I could definitely see this happening, and as of now guys, you all know that I am on Team Sora, so I really do hope he joins the battle. Next up, we have Crash Bandicoot, and this is another one of those characters that I think has a very good chance of making it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Not only, once again, is Crash a fan favorite character, and we know that because he did very well on the Smash Ballot, he also has had a ton of games released on Nintendo consoles. For those of you guys who don't know, although Crash Bandicoot is owned by Sony, he has had just as many games on Nintendo consoles as he has had on Sony consoles. Not only that, Crash Bandicoot has a strong presence on the Nintendo Switch, and I think that Nintendo would be crazy not to put him in because he has the potential for a very good moveset, he's extremely iconic, and overall people would be extremely happy if he ended up joining the battle. Next up, we have the Doom Slayer from Doom, and once again, this is another one of those characters that I think has a very strong chance of making it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The real reason that I think he has a very good chance is just because, as you guys know, the Doom Slayer actually has a game coming to the Nintendo Switch very soon called Doom Eternal. Now, I understand that he's from an M-rated game, and right away that may make a couple of people hesitant about him, but at the same time, guys, Snake is from an M-rated game, as well as Bayonetta, so that really shouldn't hold him back. Now, I don't know much about the Doom franchise, but once again, I know that Doom is extremely iconic, just because it was one of the original first-person shooter games, so I think that he definitely is iconic enough to make it into the game, and because he has a game releasing on the Nintendo Switch very soon, I think that it'd be a great way to promote the brand new game coming to the Switch, as well as promote him as a character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Next up, we have Banjo and Kazooie, and guys, although I do believe that Steve has a much better chance of making it into the game than Banjo Kazooie, at the same time, I cannot argue with Banjo's popularity, especially among all of the hardcore fans of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, right away, we do know that Banjo Kazooie got their start on the Nintendo 64, but eventually the company that owned them, which is Rare, was bought out by Microsoft. Now, right away, I know a lot of people probably think that that's a roadblock, but at the same time, guys, we need to remember that Phil Spencer, which is the head of Microsoft Gaming, has actually said before that he would love to see Banjo Kazooie come to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and if Sakurai asked, he would definitely say yes, so right away, Banjo could definitely make it into the game. Once again, although Banjo isn't as iconic as a lot of characters that have a better chance of making it in, I do think that his fan popularity definitely gives him a good chance of making it into the game. And finally, guys, we have a free surprise character in a Fortnite character. Now, right away, I'm not sure if I could see this happening. Now, I definitely think that a Fortnite character has a very good chance of making it into the game, but at the same time, guys, I feel like that if this is actually going to happen, then Nintendo is waiting way too long. As of now, Fortnite is probably at the peak of its popularity. Right now, more players than ever are playing the game, so if Nintendo really wants to capitalize on this, why wouldn't they put a Fortnite character in the Fighter Pass? Personally, I think that if Nintendo is actually going to put a Fortnite character into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, they're going to do it sooner rather than later, just because it would have a much bigger effect doing it now than it would a year from now. But once again, that's just my own personal opinion. Now, for those of you guys who don't like Fortnite and don't want a Fortnite character in the game, you guys have to remember that right now, Fortnite is probably the most popular game in the entire world. It's extremely iconic, and if Nintendo did decide to put a Fortnite character into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, all it would do, it would be make them money. I mean, let's be honest here. Once again, people spend millions of dollars on Fortnite every single day, so I don't understand why Nintendo wouldn't want to get a little bit of that money for their game. So guys, overall, do I believe that this leak is real? As of now, I am not 100% sure, but at the same time, I could definitely see every single one of these characters coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, so for right now, we are just going to have to wait and see. If Sora is the next character that's announced for DLC, then I think that we have a very strong chance of this leak being real, but at the same time, guys, we do need to remember that people are very good at making the images like the crash image we saw, so once again, just remember to take this with a grain of salt. So guys, let me know what you thought about this leak in the comment section down below. Do you guys believe that this leak is real, and would you be happy if it was? Why or why not? Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.